our stuff just happened to be randomly doing other things. Just going on a day tour of a fort, or, a field trip when I was 12 to Gettysburg. You witness a lot of things when just being there, doing your normal stuff. So, so you got that going on. Then June 1st, you've got the paranormal conference. So you're pretty much booked all year long.
Pretty much, yeah, because then I'm working on going back to Ocean State Paracon in the middle of July. And then, of course, there's Spook Show Con, and my gosh, the year just really gets filled up.
And you're doing SilCon as well on the first
SilCon is in there
in September.
Yep.
So, yeah, because I know SilCon is a free event in Mattoon, Illinois. You hear that, Dara? Mattoon. Some people say it different than she was calling it Montoon. And it's like, no, Mattoon.
Yeah, and some people say Mattoon. So I don't know, whatever.
I'm just giving her crap because I can.
Gotcha.
But do you have any new books coming out?
Depends on if you're talking about me specifically or Haunted Road Media specifically.
Haunted Road Media.
Haunted Road Media. Well, we just came out with Michelle Hamilton's Civil War Ghost, which is a really, really cool book to work on, because what she did was, if people have seen our Alton video where we did like all the old newspaper snippets and stuff like that, she basically did the same thing specifically for the Civil War, just those eras, and then all across the country. I mean, she even has newspaper articles in there from like Hawaii and stuff like this. But just, ghost stories that were actually reported in the newspapers at that time as real news. So it was really, really interesting. We're doing Chuck Banks' books, Midwest Paranormal Road Trip and Death the Saga. We're basically doing second editions of those. Those are coming up, and then he's working on another follow-up book for Midwest Paranormal Road Trip. Katie Hopkins is coming out with a new book with us shortly here, and then Vanessa Hogle is putting out another one. We got a lot in the works, and I got my own stuff that I'm working on too. So the Shadow Person book. So. Well,
that's good. I'm glad to see. I mean, it's grown so much since I've met you.
Yeah, it really has, because when we first met, I think Haunted Road Media was just really starting.
Yeah, because I remember I had Kat's book, and that's how I found out about you. Is I had Kat Gash's book, and I had read it, and when I looked at it, I was like, oh my goodness, I know the person who did the drawings in here. I know Adam Tillery.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't like I knew him from Facebook. I knew him personally. I had investigated with him and gave him a lot of crap. And and honestly, people, I gave him a lot of crap. Him and his brother and their team member Gideon, lots and lots of crap. And met them at the Oddfellows, which is the Belvoir Winery. And if any of you watch TV, any of the ghost shows, most recently, Kindred Spirits, that's where we met them, was at the Belvoir Winery.
That's also where I met Adam and Alec and Gideon at the Belvoir Winery years ago. I think it was 2010 or 2011, something like that.
Yeah, let's see, how long ago was it? I can't even tell you how long ago it was. But I had found their videos online, and I gave them crap about them being so funny. But everyone, we're going to take a break right now. So please go check out your refrigerator, get yourself a drink, come back. You're listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting out of Birmingham, Alabama, and we'll be back in 3 minutes.
You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting. The best in paranormal talk radio.
Thank you for listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting out of Birmingham, Alabama. The time is 23 minutes after the hour.
Welcome back to the Paranormal Pride. You're listening to, my guest tonight is Mike Ricksecker, but I wanted to give a shout out to David Glidden's video movie is going to be airing premiere March 1st at the SD Strong Distilling in Parkville, Missouri at 7 o'clock. Tickets are available. Just have to go out and search for Into the Light, a Spook Light Theory on Facebook, and you can get tickets there. It's $10. Starts at 7 o'clock on that Friday night. And then on March 10th at the Moxie Theater in Springfield, Missouri. So if you're looking for something interesting to do, to see a movie that's not mass produced or anything like that, or to see it before it hits VidiSpace, this is your chance to see that. And you get to interact with the filmmaker. I don't know if Josh Hurd is going to be there as well, but we know that David Glidden will be there. And it'll be a fun time, regardless of where you get to see the film at. David is very personable and is very fun to ask questions. He will answer all your questions about Spook Light Theory, and it'll be fun. So if you get a chance, go check it out. Ron and I are planning on being at the March 1st one at the SD Strong Distilling. So if you guys get a chance to go, come on out. We'd love to meet you and hang out and talk about Spook Light Theory, paranormal. Heck, I'll even talk to you about Bigfoot if you want me to. It's not gonna be real fun because I might shoot you down, but we can talk about it. So come on out and check it out. And it might be fun to check out. I don't know if they actually distill anything at SD Strong, but it might be fun to at least check out. We don't get out very much. Well, let's be honest. I haven't been out much since the last time I saw you at Spook Show Con. I really haven't been out much. Well, because you realize not long after that.
You got a lot going on. Yeah.
No, I got sick.
Right.
And then I had a lot of other stuff going on. So I haven't really been out much. So this is going to be the first time that we're planning to do something fun for a change. So come on out and show David Glidden your support and support the guy that's up and coming as a producer and as a film guy. So it'll be fun. And I'd like to welcome everyone to the chat. I see we've got a really full chat room. If you guys have any questions at all for Mike or me, or even for each other, please ask them. Get to know each other out there. We'd love to have everybody come back and listen more. So Mike, what else is? So you also have 3 shows on YouTube: in Edge of the Rabbit Hole, and Friday Night Ghost Frights, and the other one escapes me for some reason. I don't know why, because I know I listen to all of them.
Yeah, it's Inside the Upside Down. Yeah, that's the one that's a play on Stranger Things, Inside the Upside Down.
You know why? Because that's the one that comes on after it's later, and I have to work the next day, so I usually listen to it in replay. So
okay.
So what is the first show, The Edge of the Rabbit Hole, is with Vanessa Hogel, who is one of your authors and is also going to be a speaker at both Spook Show Con and at Haunted Road Media Paracon, right?
Well, she'll be there at Haunted Road Media Paracon, but she actually won't be speaking this time around there. So she'll be there, and she'll have a lot of her, pendants and different things that she makes, and then her artwork that she does, which is absolutely fantastic. And she'll have her books there as well. But she's actually not in a speaker slot this time.
No, it should just be outspoken. That's about it.
Oh yeah, that's of course. Dropping F-bombs left and right. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Her nickname that I gave her was the effing medium, and
nice.
Because I listened to her show, or listened to you guys' show when she got back from Ireland, and because I had asked her to be on, and I said, well, maybe I should listen to her before I have her on my show just to find out how she is. I try to do my homework, and I was sitting there going, oh no, oh no, oh no. What am I going to do? I have kids that listen to my show. And so luckily she works with children, so she's very good at that.
Yeah.
But when I told her, I said, when I met her in person, I said, yeah, I said, we just call you the effing medium. That's how because I have to tell Ron who people are, and I use a descriptor every time.
I like that. I really like that. I'm going to have to start calling her that on the show. And my co-host, the effing medium, Vanessa Hogel. I like it.
Right. And it's very clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I've thought about it a lot, and I said it just fits her. And Ron knows exactly who I'm talking about because I know too many Vanessas. The good news is with you, all you got to do is say Mike. We know hundreds of Mikes, but if I say Mike, he knows you.
Well, that's pretty cool because Mike is a very, very common name. So.
Yeah, but if I say Mike, there's no question it's you.
Okay.
So, and same as Chuck. If I say Chuck, he knows it's Chuck.
Nice.
I don't have to explain. But we have a friend whose name's Rick. Well, Rick is it? Well, he lives in Springfield, so he's Rick Springfield.
Nice.
So like I said, we have to give nicknames to everybody so that I don't have to sit there and explain everything else, to Ron. Because, Ron's not on Facebook, so he doesn't remember who all these people are. So, but, okay, so what is the premise of your show with Vanessa?
Yeah, well, I mean, the show is, taking a step, and we call it Edge of the Rabbit Hole. So, at the beginning of the show, we're at the edge. We're looking down with a guest, and we're covering some different supernatural, paranormal topics and what have you, depending on who we have on. We have an assortment of people, and then we plunge down that rabbit hole as we go along. So, we could be talking. Like with Marla Brooks, we suddenly got really into reincarnation, talking about her new book. With Kelly McCarville, we're talking spirit guides, which, and that wasn't even the topic of the show, but that's where we went. We have Carl Johnson coming on tomorrow, so we'll be deep into demons and demonology. So we dive down that rabbit hole in all types of topics.
Yeah. I mean, Carl Johnson